to the stream. This has been the week of technical difficulties. Last stream, in the middle of our playthrough, there was a power surge, and so we had to end the stream a little early. Fortunately, we had a save point. Unfortunately, it does not match where the power surge happened, so there's a little bit of lost time from your perspective, somewhere in the vicinity of 10-20 minutes. So you get to time travel today. And on today's stream, the screen capture wasn't working properly, so I had to restart that. Thankfully, chat is very patient, and I appreciate you guys. With that said, we're continuing our Cordyceps playthrough. This is part 2. I had to look up other things, but I've kind of forgotten them now since I've already said them. But one thing I would like to ask is for your opinion on the format of these games going into the future. Would you like hour playthroughs, or you break games up into segments, or would you prefer to keep the long format, where we just go through the whole game, or at least try to? One thing I noticed about this particular playthrough, well, several things, is that it's taking longer because of the holy orders. And what I mean by that is that usually a lot of the actions I pick in these games are like 25, 50 turns to complete a specific objective with your agent. But some of them for the holy orders are only 8. So you're a lot more active if you're taking advantage of that. Continuing on, another thing I wanted to draw attention to is that I didn't notice this. I did technically read it at the beginning of the game, but if you're in Shadow Myth, it's above 50%, your little cool insect dudes will bypass armies to collect biomass. However, if it is not, they cannot. On the flip side, if the ruler, like this guy, I'm trying to find it, where is it? Anyway, somewhere on here, it will say if the ruler has that infection. If the infection is, I want to say at 100%, they will not rebuild armies. So even if they have an army, the city is not enshadowed. If you keep chipping away at it, because they're infected, they will not rebuild their armies. So, which is also in keeping with the Cordyceps theme, which I thought was pretty clever. So, I wanted to draw your attention to that. Unfortunately, we can't take advantage of as much darkness because everywhere is warded, and we don't have enough time to break these down. So I'm kind of debating on the best course of action. One thing we are going to do is we're going to take our cool little guy here, and we're going to... He's completed his task. We're going to send him down here to do 2 things. One, build a ghast so we can spread and shadow it, because, you know, it might work. It doesn't hurt. And then we're going to see if we can learn an arcane secret to get that Mastery of Death up to 2 so we can start creating vampires. It's going to be the Twilight Special. This guy's enshadowed, new human colony. Cool. And here, 10 turns. Hopefully no one will interfere. These wards are killing us. Okay. You know, we want more chaos. We can get them a little more. Wow, that kicked up his menace by doing that. Like we just got it down. Now it's going back up because of that. I like how he's aware, but he's also insane. Oh, and that one dude's it. Okay. Holy Order. It's interesting. Some of the stuff was a little different last time. Okay. We can now influence the Holy Order. At this point, no, I'm not sure how much it matters because all of their cities keep getting taken down. There is something called Intransient. It's either Intransigent or Intransient Faith. That's the one problem where you learn words from text. You know what they mean, but you don't know how to pronounce them. If we I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. So Sisters of Purity, Sister Circle. If you look at moral tenets, this value basically determines how likely they are to go basically bash heads with the other faiths. The other faiths in this game have really high values for this, so they always try to seek us out and mess with us. And at this point, we don't have enough time to change this. It's too late in the game to cause any meaningful change. So that's something you'll have to keep aware of. If you want to create a coven, and the other holy orders have a high value of this, they will try to seek you out. So, depending on how you want to play the game, you could try to lower this in the other faiths, so they just leave you alone. And right now, I don't want to make them more noticeable. There's a cool thing that spreads menace and madness in temples, which is actually really cool, but there's only like maybe 2 temple locations. So it's in our best interest to spread as much as possible, so I'm just going to see if we can get our preachers up a little higher. Influence positively. So we want to spread our faith so we can do more cool stuff. At least that's how I'm looking at it. And I'll have more money to do cool stuff. We have a little bit of power. See, hero or acolyte. Let's see if there's anyone. Oops, that's not what I want. See if there's anyone we can use this on. At this point, it might even be better just to make a bunch of swarms to start chipping away at those armies so our drones actually can do a little more. That's a problem right now because everywhere is warded. Okay, let's see. I don't know if there's anyone we can actually use this on right now. Oh, that's cool. Cool. Let's take a look at that modifier. Madness effect. Hypochondria. This location has suffered a massive outbreak of madness and the populace is now in a state of mental devastation. Prosperity decreased, quarantine and plague immunity appear. Interesting. So, and that was 2 power. You know, and this is actually a very good place to do that because this is right where we want to start collecting stuff. There's only 1 army. Is not in our way. Is there anyone we can turn right now? Because we actually need some more drones. Maybe once we get rid of some of these armies, we can press the magic button, which is, let's see. Where's the magic button? There is a magic button that basically turns all of the people with infections. Yeah, synchronized. I want to say it's this one. I think that's all you have to do is it turns all of them who are infected into drones. I'm debating whether to do that at this point. We'll see. I'll leave it on a table. Oh, nice. Hope you enjoy your pizza. That's the best way to do it. Okay, so we've influenced the Gistra circle. Nice. Okay, right now there's only, let's see, how's the infection here? 85%, not bad. 49%, not bad. You know, those are okay. So that's interesting that this is literally right next. Oh, it's also abandoned. Never mind. Those are all unclaimed territories. Okay, you know, this place has a bunch of territories around it that are not claimed, so that's actually great. And what are you up to, little buddy? There, yeah, so that's actually cool. So let's see their hit point. So all this has to do is just hit them once, run away, and then these guys will waste time resting and resupplying to heal up. End our turn. Wards established. Ugh. Curious nobles, the courtiers brought before the Cordovan Basilica's curious nobles. The local elite have sought our pawn out and are willing to assist him either to further their own mundane goals or to simply partake in something extraordinary. All must first be convinced of the one they are supporting before a single copper is given away. Their agent's refusal to prove himself would affect his mystic fame, possibly for the better. Contrived falsehood. Let's see, his menace is actually pretty high. Gains 25 gold. You know, the profile, his profile's great. Let's do this. We'll get a little bit of gold. It'll be useful. Arister has oh, that's awesome. Let's see. How are you doing, buddy? How's your sanity? Our goal with him right now is just to make people insane. Fun fact. Infiltrates temple. Nice. Okay, that's right. Let's see how far away we are. We're getting close, so 9 turns left, and then we will have infiltrated the seat of the Holy Order for the Sisters of Purity, and I'm curious what options that gives us. I'm hoping will allow us to influence them a little more easily or do something really interesting, so we shall see. You know what? Let's get that Well of Shadows up. And how powerful are these wards? You know, it's not gonna hurt us. We need that darkness spreading. At this point, though, I'm not sure if we can really spread it that much just because of all the stupid wards, but it does, I think it increases the rate of decay for wards if we do pop those down. And if nothing else, you could argue that on the flip side, they're not messing with us directly because they're freaked out by the shadows and they're making a bunch of wards, which is sort of a, let's see, that's a larval mass there. 4. You know, it is actually viable to get rid of these hives so the drones redistribute to closer places. But I'm just kind of leaving them open, just as, you know, just in case some of the heroes decide to chop them down. Nice. I'm happy that there's still people being infected. Wards established. Huh. That's interesting. Good. It's crappy that everyone's becoming aware, though. Maybe if we had built up that coven a little earlier, we might have gotten away with a little more. The other holy orders interfere with it. So it might be a valid strategy to focus on one of the big holy orders early in the game. Like you could put the courtier on infiltrating it or something crazy. Alliance of Kagi descends in the Civil War. Let's see, where is this? Which invent has preached the cause of the Holy Order and managed to sway to good. Magical assault crap. Hopefully his health is good. 20% world shadow. Light will be extinguished from this world. Let's see, how is did our mage just, he died. He was literally like a little bit, like some event I think lowered his health a little earlier and he just got sniped with a magical attack and died. So that sucks a little. Sucks a lot. We don't have any recruitment points. There's been worse things though. Okay, let's take a look at infected populace, see how we're doing on that front. Yeah, we can keep spreading the infection. So, let's see, where was one place? Let's see. The city's pretty low, these are low, and these have nothing. Let's continue, let's see. Let's go here. I'm kind of curious if we up the infection by a lot, if that will make a difference in how fast it spreads. I don't remember what the red lines mean. It'd be cool if it showed all the drones that are attached. I definitely need more drones, to be honest. Let's see. In this particular area. I'm not sure where our drones are for right here, though. One thing we can do... Here, let's do a little experiment. What happens if we... Let's pick the one... Okay, so... What's the enchantment here? It's pretty high. I don't want to get rid of this just in case the enchantment keeps going up, because if it does keep going up, then whatever drones there are right there. Okay, there we go. So we'll create a drone there. And then we'll also create another drone here. So all it does is we just have more drones so that they'll collect biomass a little faster. Nice. Panatophobia can influence the holy order. Good. Okay, so we have a little more influence on the big holy orders right now. Let us take a look at them. Sisters of Purity. Let's look at their moral tenets. More likely to attack or declare war on members of other faiths. I'm not happy with that high alignment. If we get this, they'll stop attacking. Nice. So now they don't care. They won't mess with us anymore. At least that's how I perceive it. Next, we want to find the other holy order. Oh, that's a new one. I don't recognize Sons of Anet. I remember, yeah, I think it's Brothers of Peter that we have the point in. Oh, maybe it is Sons of Anet. I didn't realize there was another holy order. I thought there were just two others besides ours. Creatures. Okay, right now, what we're going to do is we're going to influence. Let's take a look at the moral tenets. Influence negative. Perfect. So at least two holy orders won't mess with us anymore. So I'd say that's a pretty big boon. And then... Okay, now we finally have another recruitment point. We could keep going to the death route, or we could build this back up and create another wave of troops to come through. Let's see, how are the armies down here? Kind of weak, and you know, maybe some of that might be because of the crap, what's it called? You know, let's create an agent. We'll create not this guy. We'll do... Oh, nice. A lot of people we can take over. Lore 5. You know, basically these are preachers, so... It's pretty good. We could either mess with people, or we could create another wave of orcs, because the armies are kind of getting whittled down. That'll allow our drones to do a little more. So this is literally the last fortress location on this part of the map. Let's go command. We're not going to... Most of these places that are already infiltrated, so we shouldn't have to do anything to basically spread our little outposts, if you will. Like, for example, if these were not conquered, you'd have to subjugate them, and then you might also have to kill this guy. But since they're already infiltrated, If we're bordering an unclaimed space that's habitable, we can create new orc outposts. Supplicant and idle. Oops. Apathetic witness. I have no positive. Yeah, I can't do anything, unfortunately. Scrupulous. Courtier encounters a group of potential supporters. Some of the local decadents are willing to assist him, but their powers cost a taste of your power. Refusal will, of course, be taken as an end front. Gains 15. Yeah, that's giving more intrigue to our agent for a set amount of time is actually good, I think, exchange. Good. Okay. It's interesting that it's not giving oh, there it is. Okay. 3 turns. We might have to lay low after that. Okay, the courtier completes Infiltrate Sea of the Holy Order. Shadow will spread at a faster than normal rate to infiltrated locations, and the cult welcomes darkness in. Infection. Nice. Shadowed. That's awesome. It's a level 1. So basically that one guy we have, he has a trait called Howling Madness, and I've assigned him to follow her. So he drains her XP and causes her to go slowly insane. Right now the goal is to mainly just get her to be full out insane. This little shadow means he's been shadowed. Let's see. That's interesting because we infiltrated the Horde earlier. We get this, can now poison these guys. Let's see, we have 2 power points. How much? 12 turns. Infiltrate the docks. Oof. Ugh. Even with that plus actually, wait, you know what? There's a cool thing that allows you to lower the security of a location, and it stacks. So if we can get the Holy Order and Shadowed, we might actually be able to do some interesting things, I think. So right now the security should be a lot lower, and now it's only 34 turns. Okay, Orcish expansion, good. Ports established. Death. Let's check up on our little guy, see what he's up to. And this is perfect because he's in an area with a ton of heroes. So he's literally gonna make all of these people go insane. He still has a little bit of this left for 16 turns. You have to, it's powered through souls, so it's the only drawback. Souls are kind of, I think, rare commodity, depending on how fast the heroes are dying. So let's see what her sanity is. Insane times 2. She likes orcs, deep ones, and the undead. That's my dog you're hearing in the background. Okay, how's his sanity doing? 11 out of 12. Three out of 10. Nice. Religious tension. Displacing the brothers of Peter. Okay, I think that's the only group that has that one value that we need to change. Infect populace. Nice. Let's go to there. Let's see if that change the infection rate of the other surrounding cities. Does not appear it did so. See, this one doesn't have an army. Honestly, this is like planting wheat and waiting for the harvest. Like, look at how many places are infected. If we can just deal with the army problem, we'll actually be doing pretty good. Yeah, you're going like way out of the way, guys. No wonder. Okay. And we're gonna keep using our power to make these guys go home, because they're like just wandering way the heck out there. No wonder why. I'm gonna blame it on the dog. Okay, there we go. Okay, so they should all go to the nearest hive. And, you know, I don't know how to get them to go right here. I can get them to go right there. That'd actually be pretty good. And how's the enshadowment here? 40%. Maybe if we dropped a well in this area, that would be helpful. So if we can go, let's go over there. What? Completes cause Orcish expansion. Nice. So it'll crumble slowly. Okay. It's not cool, dude. 65. That's a pretty high larval mass. Yeah, this would be a good area to expand to. And he's definitely infected, but he's not 100%. Let's see. Kind of need to move the hives a little closer. We could actually get someone to go like there, or a couple other locations. That'd be ideal. Let's see, we have a lot of larval mass stored up, so we could create a swarm. There we go. That's a pretty decent army size too. And since these armies don't seem to be rebuilding, it'll be like a two-front attack with the orcs, etc. At least that's the goal. Okay, and it's gonna do its own little cool thing. Larval mass 24, 1%. Go. And let's keep going, increasing its lore. And we want you to go here to expand out from there. Unit sabotaged. Interesting. Oh, she was devoured. That's awesome. Okay, so we just destroyed a city somewhere. Maybe right here. Awesome. Here's the swarm. Can set targets of attack. What are you up to? It's awesome. Okay, what we're gonna have you do next is we want to see how's the enshadowment here. Arcane Fortress. Okay, we're gonna keep expanding. Go. Nice. Vengeance. These guys are killing a lot of other people. I'm not sure what the cause of that strife is, but that's awesome. And how's the sanity thing doing? 6 more. Might be better to send him off somewhere else to cause someone else to go a little crazy. Let's see, how's this dude doing? Sometimes it's the most ideal to send him to groups like this, where he can really drain a lot of XP and also spread that insanity. Nice. So we're continuing to kind of make friends with this religion because we really put an emphasis on preaching. And we just stole 2 levels from them. That's great. How's the sanity? 1809, that's pretty high. Two more, then we'll take off another thing of sanity. So let's have him. I want to mess with that dude. Let's have him follow this person. Lords established, faith adopted. Ah, dang it. Well, at least we're getting more recruits to our side. And we're getting a lot of infighting. Pleasant surprise just as the courtier signs his letter with a flourish, readying the orders for the cult to distribute. Carrier pigeon arrives with a scroll. Banker who'd taken a due interest in his finances and was on the verge of learning the cult's existence suffocated at her own home with a drop of poison introduced. Allergic to crawdads is the prevailing rumor. Your agent crumples the letter and reaches for a new one. That's great. Let's see. You know what? 30 challenge progress is nothing to snub our nose at. Warlord Zing can please cause Orcish. Oh my god. Orcish expansion. Let's see. We're gonna just keep rinsing and repeating. And make them into a serious threat once again. And we're gonna make it a Well of Shadows. And this place is going under just because of these guys. Let's see, how one more turn maybe. Larva destroyed. Dude. Okay, we want... Yeah, we want our menace to go down. Right now, I don't care about the... reconciliation. Stop the hostilities. Okay, that's fomenting dissent. It's always worthwhile. Letter arise reworded, it's twisted into hateful new words, retaining the style of the original offer, but now undermining any possible hope of this conflict ending soon. Nice. How much larvas? That's actually a lot. what we're gonna do is we're going to create a vespidic swarm. He is going so far out of the way. I'm not sure where he's going. And you know what? I am debating where the next best place to expand would be for a new hive. This is actually a pretty decent location. I don't want to do it because she's too close though, and she's doing cool things for us. And so the cool thing is that this challenge, Wholly Aware, because we've bent everything towards us, it makes people less aware of us, which is awesome. Sabotaged. That's awesome. Okay. Good. And she's infecting more people. Awesome. Keep expanding. World panic is really freaking high, but our victory is also halfway there. You know, man, everyone's getting pissed off at all these people. That's awesome. There are so many people who really hate this guy. He is infected, but that means he's also not going to be creating new armies either. What about down here? And he's not going to be making new armies either. That's great. So honestly, the more war we can create, the better. And infected is really high. That's great. Shadow driven back, opinion swayed. Good. Did I assign 2 people to go to this thing? No. It's interesting. Wonder why it's invalid. How long will that take? 17 turns? That's not bad. And this place is right next door. This has no wards. But and our armies are doing their thing. Infiltrate docks. Where? Pretty soon his profile's going to be so high that everyone's going to want to kill him. And we can keep expanding down here. Challenge progress, but 50% shadow is not bad. So the enshadowment is now 53 and the ward is decaying. That's great. See how many more turns? 20? Not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. We're getting close to the end of the game though, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on things. Mad Sarah buying insanity. Nice. We're gonna make everyone really angry and prone to conflict. And How are you doing on your sanity meter? I could put one right here, like for a new hive. There's a couple places, but this is like a wasteland, so it honestly might be better at this point to get rid of this one. And we'll use our power. And the reason why is because it takes quite a few turns to go back and forth. And if we get rid of this, it frees up the drones that are assigned to this one to go elsewhere. Because it's kind of far away right now. But these are much closer. We'll use our power to make a new, you know what? Maybe at 50 away from the end we'll do this. We'll create a new drone right here. And we'll make another drone. Because the only armies are right here and here, and the infection is pretty well spread out, so they should have a happy time. Nice. So in chat, let's see, I'm going to read this out because this is kind of interesting. The Founder's Malign Shadow has corrupted them, so we have 39% in Shadowment. Human versus human vengeance. Everyone's going crazy right now. It doesn't... Vendetta, death, has died, executed by rebelled against the... It's so cool, there's a civil war. Everyone's going crazy against this guy because he's killed all these friends of theirs. There will be no forgiveness. That's awesome. And now we have a place right next door to these hives for harvest, where the population's like 1. Let's see, we want you to get the infamous trait. And you're gonna just keep expanding. But now we're gonna push that expansion down to here. And you are gonna do this. You know, and there's all these, everyone like hates this dude, so he's like this lightning rod for attention right now. He's killing so many different people. I'm not even sure what I did to kind of set this off, whether it's some of the insanity, some of the religion, I don't even know. If adopted, wards established. Um, 20 challenge progress is a lot. Devastation's better though. We have to pick one. And what are you doing? Nice. You know, it's kind of cool, and it's these hives get going. They really, if you're paying attention and having the right levels of armies and then shadowment around them, they can really build up that biomass really fast. Okay, good. Nope, she's not gonna lose anymore. see how that hive's doing. Nice. And how is the hive up here doing? Larval mass at 20. We want that to keep increasing. We'll wait till we have one more point, and then we'll even add like a little guard. And the city's gone because, yeah, there are no armies to protect it. And is there a little bit of enchantment here? Stupid words. We're just gonna keep. We're gonna get to that point in the game where we're just gonna cause as much havoc as we can, and nice. We're getting close to that point. Good. Next, we're going to go over here, expand out again. You know, the fact that there's so much going on and they haven't even done anything about the warlord is pretty crazy. That means, you know, things are really bad. What's going on over here? Deep. Oh, it's because of the Deep One cult that I think, or I'm not sure. Well, that's unfortunate. You know what? We want to get our stuff done. From this point, it doesn't matter. Warlord completes Orcish expansion. Great. How are these? I don't see really any surrounding armies, like, except for that dude. Does this have a... It does have a docks. I wonder if we can just have our guy go over here and steal a boat. I've never done that before, but let's try it. At this point, don't even care. Trying to get stuff done. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do, this place is really important. What we're gonna do is we're going to create this little guy. And what is our larva mass like there? I'm gonna just leave it alone for right now. I want to create another hive. I'm debating about where though. Maybe here? See what the infection rate is. Pretty high. Could create one there, or This would also be a good location. I wonder if we just lost, let's see. Yeah. There we go. I don't have any money. I can't, you know, profile 40, 64 menace. No one's going after him because there's just so much going down right now. Let's see. Maybe it's not an option for some reason beyond me. Let's see. There should be a little thing where we can steal a ship. Commandeer ships requires a human settlement with a dock. And for the Warlord Sword to have an empty shipyard. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, it looks like we're going back here and we're just going to start raiding. And in some ways, I don't know if we really want it. Everyone's going, there's a civil war, and everyone's going after that one place. So in some ways, I don't want to weaken in this place because, you know what? Everyone hates them and it's distracting them to everything else that's going on. If I can get a war started with them, that would be the most ideal. Affected completes. Shadow will spread. Great. Perhaps the High Priest's faith cannot be shaken, and perhaps the Sisters' superior cannot be swayed, but even amongst the holy there are those who crave power. Perhaps their current god has failed to deliver what they hoped for. When joining the order, perhaps a change in faith might reward them as they feel is their right. Nice. Okay. Well, not that part, but... see what the Sisters are up to. Complete training. Dark worship. Good job. And we're just destroying all VCs. That's awesome. The infection should be super high down here. Might be good just to build one right there, because of its location. How long will that take? 13? Not bad. Sabotage, wards established, faith adopted. So much going on right now. Leave the druid be. You know, I don't even care. I want people to attack him. It's crazy to me that everyone is so focused on this war, but no one's even doing anything about the orcs. There we go. And no one's even messing with this hive up here. How are you doing on your sanity? How's your sanity today? Sabotage, death. Devoured by insects. Jeez. Is that because the city you were in just yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. This is actually a really good place to, that's actually a really good place for a hive. Let's target here, agent. There we go. Okay, once we get to that 50 mark, we're pressing the button and turning everyone into drones. You know, speaking of which, all the madness, we need to, let's go harvest. Trying to debate what to do with her. We don't have enough time for a bunch of... Let's see how much def is in the area. %. Could make some ghasts. Just saying. We taught ourselves some magic. How long would this take? 5 turns? Yeah, let's do it. Make some ghasts. Infiltrate docks, perfect. Harvest, nice. Malign catch. Probably be better just to steal a bunch of money and then give it to the orcs, but okay, and your job you're gonna follow him just to make him go insane. Although it might be more important to just spread the infection at this point because we want to start harvesting all of these places. So let's do that. And you are gonna boost, we're gonna boost your intrigue. Sometimes I click a little too quickly for those. I always like to see it when my little faith is spreading. How dark it is right there, that's ridiculous. Build temple, good job. Preach the faith. I don't even care at this point. Nope. Yeah. Actually, it doesn't matter too much of that. There we go. 30 gold. What I'm gonna do is create a shipping port so they can start raiding the coast. But I'm just gonna keep, meantime, I'm just gonna keep raiding. Force established. Everyone's getting infected. The rate of infection is going to start tapering off for agents, but larval mass 19. Be probably better to move it over here. We're going to make some more drones. And then we're going to remove this one so they can start focusing on other more productive areas. Let's see audience chat. So in 3 more ticks, they'll ignore that army and harvest the surrounding countryside. Learn an arcane secret. Infect populace, great. And we're getting close to that 50-point mark where we want to gonna go over here. Yep. What are you doing? 2 turns, he's gonna go crazy. That's awesome. 1. Yeah, great. And what we'll do with this particular holy order is we can do there we go. I don't know if we'll be able to do any, we'll be able to influence it too much more, but nope, want everything done. We don't have time to worry about exposure. The recently darkened skies of the Camp Cavett have allowed some things to crawl closer to civilization unnoticed. Warlord Zing has encountered a swarm of dog-sized spiders. Thick webbing blankets the area as massive fanged arachnids prepare their next meal. Perhaps he could lead some hapless investigators here to their deaths. Nothing. Normally that would be good, but so late in this game, we don't care if anyone finds our agents. We just want them to get the most done in the quickest amount of time. Jeez. Everyone is going crazy. Ah, dang it. They just undid what I literally just did. Unit sabotaged. Everyone's just going crazy. Taking 16 gold. Nice. Okay, what we're gonna do. Yeah, let's rob some people. Done. Build a shipyard. We could build it right here. Causes this location to become an Orcish shipyard. It will initially be empty and requires you to commandeer ships from human dock. Okay, let's do it. And then we can steal a ship maybe from like right here or here, depending on which one has a dock. You command. Death. Devoured by insects. That's awesome. The harvester completes infected populace. Infected populace is now at 57%. Great. Should have read the text because that actually looked cool. So the population here. Population is 40, and this one is 24. It's infected a little higher. A little more. And are you infected? No, you are not. Whoa. Look at that. Dang. That is crazy. It's also the perfect distraction for what we're doing right here. What are you up to, buddy? Well, you better not disrupt it, because I want to build my cool shipyard. I did disrupt it. I have no gold. Well, we're gonna just keep going. Courtier's moving for the rain. Slick and soaked environment. Ooh, 4. Had a tree fall on him. That's crazy. And got struck by lightning. Jeez. Come on, come on. Build your shipyard quickly. I want a shipyard. Dang it. How's her health? No, we're not losing any. You know, that's cool. You up to? It's okay. Ultimately, he's just a distraction. I still can't believe no one's dealing with this, though. Speaking of which, I guess you're attacking this place, huh? Maybe not the best time to do it, though, buddy. Good job. The parasite spreads by cough and touch. All it takes it to spread is a few sickly individuals forcing themselves to lurch through the streets while spewing their infection, or worse, being forced by the parasites inside their brain. Nice. We're focusing mainly on these border cities. And how is the larval mass doing there? Good. How is the enshadowment going there? He's gonna die. We're gonna build a bunch more drones here. There we go. Nice. And how's the hive doing here? 26. We need more drones. More drones, the more they can harvest. This is probably actually a good location for a new hive. I don't think there's anyone important over here. We can have them build it right there. They'll be a little closer, they won't have to go so far. Maybe I'm over-optimizing, but... yeah, right here, buddy. Mage Dawn. I don't even know who that is, but we'll find out shortly. One. Let's see where. Let's do that place next. Okay, you're gonna go there. You're gonna infect the populace a little more. It's my dog again. Oh, ow. To fame the attacker, because why not? You are going to... How much gold? It didn't actually use up our gold, which is interesting. We're gonna recruit a couple orc warriors. It's established. I don't think he's gonna make it. It's okay. Actually, you know what would be even better? How's your health looking, buddy? Religious tension. That army's just toast. You're gonna infect the populace right there. Good job, buddy. Yeah, you're gone. I have enough time to make an agent. Maybe I should have dropped the cash and then tried again, but at this point, I don't know what to do. Let's see. What agent should I even make at this point? Create the monarch. I'm surprised I actually can't create... Where are you? The Baroness. Maybe it's because there's not enough in Shadowman, or I didn't take over a temple with citizens shadowed. This dude's actually pretty good. Basically at this point, it's who will cause the most chaos possible. I mean, he definitely would. Before I take a look, that stuff would spread down there. Place I would like to do a little more Wow, I didn't realize we had destroyed so many cities down here, dang. You know what? We're gonna go nuclear. Synchronized infestation, go. I thought it would do all of them. Maybe I'll check. Okay, actually, before I forget, we'll use this to start a hive. Good thing I noticed before she moved. There we go. Unrest reaches tipping point. Ah, dang it. Infiltrate docks, perfect. Brothers Peter declare war on Orcish swarm. Where the heck is the... Well, anyway. Where is the Orcish swarm? The one... Okay. It's weird, the swarms actually show up as nations. Look at that, they're just destroying these places. That's great. Actually, what I want you to do next... 13 turns, that's a lot. Might be better just to send her down here. I know we're kind of messing up our turns, but just to infect the populace so we can get up more of our units harvesting stuff. how's the darkness here? Shalmet 100%, so they're going to ignore the armies. Perfect. My dog keeps getting in stuff. And then, which agent should we create? Again, it's a question of who will cause the most chaos right now. And the advantage of a late stage infection victim is we can create another hive. Like I could literally go select her, then have her move over here and create another hive. I might do that. Maybe it's a bit of a waste. Actually, I could just have her spread infection. Though the infection is already spread down there. My goodness, my dog's just going crazy. I'm gonna play a brief intermission so my dog can calm down. I'll be right back. Well, thank you for waiting. Now let's get back to the game. My dog had to go out, so that's what that was about. Now she's okay. Let's see, what the heck was I doing? I think I was trying to figure out what to do next. So with her, let's see what the infection rates are. So this city, yep, let's do that. Okay, already doing it, good. I can't believe how everything's just like falling around. That's crazy how fast they're eating everything up. And actually, might not be a bad idea. Don't have any larval mass. What about here? 93. Okay. Yeah. Deal with that. Okay, cool. What about here? Built a bunch. 6%. Okay, not bad. And what about you? What are you up to? What can I do with you right here? Just see if there's any cool options. Flying catch, 7 turns, not bad at all. That's really good. That's actually worked good even at this stage in the game. You just for fun, let's see. No way. Okay. It's only like, let's see if we can go for these little territories up here and see if we can get the infection rate a little higher. Let's start with this one. You are going to go all the way up here, and then we're just going to keep infecting. That's all we're going to do. Then in a few turns, we'll focus on changing almost all the agents into nice. Established. You know, just for fun, let's see. "15 people were turned into drones." That's great. I'm gonna miss the witches though. That's the only sad part. Cool. The harvest completes infect the populace. Awesome. How many? That had to have been a lot of drones. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Panic's definitely sky high after that action, though. Okay, now you. I mean, look how many that had. You know what? Let's see, who's the most annoying dude? What are you? Mediator, physician. Okay, what about? I mean, what was your sanity at? 3 out of 12. Let's make him go a little more insane. You're gonna go over here. Oh, actually, we want to spread that, keep spraying that infection. So let's get these areas a little higher. I'm surprised we didn't see a lot more notifications going up when we press that button. Good. And now we finally have some darkness pumping into this region too. Look how dark it is now. Look how dark it is now. The absence of all those wards from all those cities falling, that's amazing. Okay, what are you doing? Good. And now for you. How long will it, just for fun, 38? How about this? 12? Let's see, what about the rulers of this place? I think she's already infected. Maybe not. You know what? There we go. Wards established. Nice. Let's go to her. And you're gonna keep infecting that. Oh jeez, look at that. That is ridiculous. We're just gonna start pumping out drones and swarms. Hey, how are you doing? Oops, no, we're gonna use our power to create another drone. Oh, maybe it's because it's at 10 exactly. 7. Here we go. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have made an army, crap. Oops, didn't mean to click no longer show. Oh, that's not good. We need, Yep. Good. Good. We're getting there. What is the enchantment? How long will that take? 7? Not bad. I mean, if you do it enough, it should be able to overwhelm the wards. Weaken the ward. 15. What about this? 20. We wanted to infect the populace, that's right. And now for you. Manus 18 turns. Lore. Next place we're gonna go is there, and we're gonna bring that infection up to like 100%. How long will it take to finish everything up? 38 turns. Yeah, I guess I already did that. Okay. Meantime, why don't we... In the only places are like holdout are right there. Fortunately, I don't. You know, that'd be perfect for a new swarm. Let's see if I can... Yeah, start hive. There you go, buddy. Yeah, go. Keep attacking that hive. I mean, look how bare the map is starting to get, because all the army, you know, a lot of these people have infected leaders. Armies aren't rebuilding. Everything's kind of just falling. Like, look at that. It's like a clean sweep. But we need to keep pumping out impish supporters. The harvester encounters mischievous imps while going about their business in the village. The creatures offer to assist your agent in his plans, but they require some sustenance, magical or otherwise, to allow them to assist. If we refuse, they'll become disrupted pests. Sims are prone to such pettiness. Blood has power. Sisters of Purity declare war on the Kingdom of Cirrus. That's awesome. Look at all of those drones. Look at that. We're gonna make a... That's awesome. %. Let's get this place next. How long does that take? 4 turns? Actually, let's harvest. Religious tension. Watched. Honestly, at this point, who cares? If we can get this city taken down, we'll put another hive right there. And it looks like Enshroudment's at 50, so they can do their thing. That's why they're in the city. Good job. Let's see, how is our larval mass there? Where at? Good. What you're gonna do is you're gonna infect the populace. I don't know if we can get to 25% in time, but we'll try. Jeez, look at how many, look how fast they're just ripping through these cities. hive's in a good location right there and there, so we don't need to do anything about that. Jeez. Let's see, what's the larval mass? 18%, 27. We want to wait till that's a smidge higher and then we'll pop another swarm. Nice. You know what? How long was that gonna take? No. Let's just make it go up a smidge higher. %. Hive down, like right there would be perfect. Because that's a lot of wasted time just going back and forth. Might even be good just to remove the hive there. There we go. That frees them up to go elsewhere. And let's see what the mass is right there. Gonna make some more drones. There we go. Man, this is ticking up. That's nice. I don't know if at this point it's going to make a difference, but let's also take a look. Gonna keep that infection going up. Let's take a look at the pheromone. Feeding. I mean, having him here should increase that. Scent of prey, good job. Outpost develops. %, good job. We're gonna infect right here too. Maybe go make them go a little crazy too. How's your sanity? Gaining it back, unfortunately. Level loss, that's great. Nice. Most of the major hives do have a little guardian, but let's put one here. There we go. That's awesome. There's only like a handful of cities left and they're getting eaten alive, literally. How's the larval mass there? We could make a swarm. Kind of keep chipping away at that army. There we go. Good job. Let's take a look at those modifiers again, see how his presence is affecting the city. Surprised the feeding pheromone is not going up a little more, but whatever. This hive's really out of the way, but Let's make another drone. I mean, I could get the supplicant to learn, how long will that take? 9 turns? Might be worth it just to have, wait, hold on. Let's get that to 100%, why not? We're gonna have you go there and infect the populace. And what is the... There we go. And you know, if the rulers are infected, they don't rebuild armies, so... Nice. How is your attack? Oh, you have some guards, but it's okay. It still works out in my favor. See, what's one last thing you can do before you go and bite the dust? You know, can get it away with it, go for it. There we go. I don't care if they go ham on the agents. At this point, we want to focus on kind of building up those swarms and having them continue. Nice. Okay, and you... go over here. Once that falls, we are going to change that into a spire or a hive because it is too far away. Serenadun Wagos stands above the fallen body of the harvester and feels nothing but dread. In the distance she hears dogs and she knows they come for her. The dogs lead their master in his eternal hunt, while the harvester's body may lay broken and ruined, his soul is unkillable, and the hunt will continue. Sarawago flees, but knows she has damned herself and her family. They will not escape, not in life, perhaps not in death. The howling is constant, just at the edge of hearing, and the feeling of being watched gnaws at their consciousness. Their dread weakens their minds, pushing them near to insanity, waiting for the slightest reason to shatter their rationality and descend into a paranoid frenzy. The hunter becomes the hunted. Nice. Great design cares not for pawns. I love how there's like a civil war in the middle of all this other stuff. Infect populace, infection of the populace now is at 100%. Good job. Next you're gonna go here. Actually infect the ruler, yeah. Jeez, look at that city. It is toast. That city's gone. We're going to make these guys return to the hive. Because, I mean, what are they doing? Influence the Holy Order. Good. 2 acolytes, 24 worshippers, 11 rulers. Not bad. There we go. Devoured by insects. During times of plague, the rulers of any city will seal themselves off. They may not understand the nature of microscopic diseases, but they know the pattern of infection enough to implement a rudimentary quarantine. Infecting them reliably will require infecting key elements of their personal entourage. Good job, buddy. Nice. I like how we can pretty much act with impunity now. And how is your infection? 28%. Gonna have to make a new hive there. Yes. Civil War. It's great. 100%. Want to walk the courtier's curiosity is piqued by a trail of red splatters leading to a back alley. The air of the estate of a wealthy merchant lays pale against a wall, alive but delirious. I haven't played Dwarf Fortress. I can put it on the list. Several people have asked for it. Actually, a lot of people asked for Wormworld, so might do a Wormworld with player through 2 in the future. Mere Fug must have carded them for coin, only for them to escape. Agent ponders for a moment whether to offer aid to brag of this leader within the high society, or simply pull the boots off and strip them of all valuables before leaving them to bleed. We're gonna gain some money. Ironically, we just got this for the person that doesn't have money, but at this point, everything is so crazy that no one's messing with our agents. Like, the world is literally falling apart. We have 19% to go, but if we can keep this insect infestation going, you know, if you're literally going to attack other armies while their city's being eaten alive, I'd call that a win. You know, let's see, if there's any one I can change down there. Like, I need some drones, like, just to, there's a hive right by all these cities. There's like 1, 2. It's awesome. There we go. Ah, dang it. Good job. The well is Shaman 100%. bring these guys home because they're way out there. I don't even know what they're doing. I want them... There we go. If we can just move this down to here, that'll make our lives so much easier. Sabotaged. Good. 0 sanity and their mind shatters. Nice. Just like the Sisters of Purity. That's perfect. Adopted, devoured by insects, that's great. And I can influence a holy order. Perfect. I wonder if I get extra, I never check that out if I can get extra points or not. Let's see, I think you're doing Mad Catch. No, infiltrate the market, let's see. That's awesome. If they could just, all these dudes could just come down here, that'd be even better. We're devouring that city. Like, look, they're just eating everything. That's great. See, how about the hive here? The reason I keep adding drones is, yeah, I could create a bunch of hives, but the more drones there are, the more, the faster they can devour cities, and the faster I can just keep doing crazy crap. Let's see. Like, the more drones on the map, the faster they devour cities, the more we can keep expanding. Uh-oh. I missed that. That's really bad. Okay, can I make a new hive? Uh-oh. Well, I have 1 power, so that's good. This is perfect new location for a new hive, so let's do that. Perfect. End turn. Dismiss, 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 death, vengeance. Good. There's so many things going on right now. Okay. End turn. How long is this gonna take? Not bad. I don't know where the heck that person is on the map. Can I use a drone? No, I can't. It'd have to be like an infected person or something. Yeah, why not? We're just gonna go all out. know. I should have paid attention to where that agent was when it... This. You know, I could also see how long till the city falls. It's like one population, should be any moment. Gonna wait, save my points and my biomass. Speaking of which, how is that? 88. Jeez. It's ridiculous. Never City Falls. Good, good. Gonna make another drone. $48. Okay, you are gonna need to go home. You're gonna need to go home. And you also are going to need to go home. And is that agent there? No. What I might have to do is pull her to make a new hive right here. Wards established. Nemesis. Good. Nice. That's a cool little, that's a nice little effect they've added too. That's new. And now I can create a new hive. Perfect. And this hive we'll take an Infiltrating. And we're going to use our power and remove that hive because it's so far removed from everything else. Dismiss. Good job. You are going to go up here to make a new hive because at this point that's what we need the most. We're going all in on the hives. And all these wars are great. Okay, actually we don't need to. Perfect. There we go. And just in case, we'll double down with that homing instinct. There we go. Nice. So this should go really fast. Okay, and now we're gonna just start going a little crazy on this. Infiltrate market, perfect. I wasn't even paying attention. I like how the city he was infiltrating is literally not there anymore because it just got devoured by insects. That's actually pretty hilarious. What should we even do with you now, buddy? Let's see what we can do. Not a lot. I can recruit another agent, but at this point I'm not even sure what to do. Not sure what happened to all the drones that I had down here. They really went off the beaten path. At least you're close to a hive. Maybe. Good. What to do with you? So I do have another slot open for the agent. Let's see what territories there even are left. The kingdoms are all pretty weak, so it doesn't even make a difference if I create a new Can I do anything interesting over there? Let's find out. Let me take a look at something. These are almost all gone. I kind of don't want to just do that northern thing where I create the giant blizzard because, yeah, it's a big distraction, but at the same time, I don't want these. They're also food sources. So I'd be like kind of hurting myself by doing that. Honestly, for what I'm doing, might be better just to go with the infected agent. Although there's a lot of death. Like, there's a lot. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, you're gonna do death magic. And let's see, can I... There's a lot of death everywhere. So, first things first, let's find some... Where are you? Not devastation. Not even human souls, we need some secrets. So let's have you study some secrets, or maybe oh, I see why. I have to have that the library infiltrated to be able to access that. So what's another nearby area? There is a way to see how much death there is. I thought it was under 6, but of course if you look for devastation, usually there's a lot of death. They kind of go hand in hand. Where did it go? Any case, let's take a look. Well, I want our secrets of death. No, that should be good enough. Let's see if I can make use of that. Do well, let's just plop it down. There's no wards right there. Honestly, everything's going so horribly that they don't even have time. Let's see. You know what? Maybe we can get 2 started on that game. It won't kill him. Alliance formation. 1 HP, not bad. Jeez, look at all those. That's insane. You are gonna learn the secrets of death. And you... Oh, let's see. Infect populace. Yeah, there we go. It's too bad you can't have heroes on cultivate with the hive. You know, that actually would be pretty good. Let's see, what is the... A large city would be perfect for that. Like this. There we go. I'm kind of curious if, the infected population still stays there, which is pretty cool. You know, the only thing you use is power. She has a ton of... Not a ton, but she can take the hit. Crimson Sun, the time of humanity is rapidly drawing to an end. The sun rises blood red, shining as a terrifying omen of what is to come. The heavens mourn for the imminent end of humanity and the dominions of the elder gods who ruled millennia before humanity came into existence. The end approaches. Agent loses 1 health. Nice, so when you do pop that, you don't lose any infected populace. It's still there. If we can make a couple more cities fall, we'll win the game. Are there any infested drones on the map? You know what? We don't like that. Now, if I can get that person to go one over, we can make a new hive right here. Oh, someone's attacking our agent. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Boom. Now we have hives like at all the major corners. Might not even hurt to create a hive right here. We have 30 turns. Well of shadows, 16. You know, let's just make a hive right here. Goodbye, dude. We loved you. We're a cool guy. But it's time to make a little home. This larva destroyed. Nice. Perfect. Complete secrets of death. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Larval mass, 92%. Jeez. Let's make another drone. And then we'll make a Vespid swarm. Look at that. That is insane how fast we are blitzing through this stuff. Or an arcane secret. You know, for as long as that's gonna take, it might be... How many turns? That's gonna fall pretty soon. It might be better to just do something else. Like, by the time he finishes doing that, literally, there's only gonna be 15 turns. I don't think... There's like barely anything he can do right now. Let's see, can we... I don't know if Well of Shadows... Let's see, where's our infection? Infected populace. Yeah, that's one thing we can do. There we go. And you are gonna come home. That's the hive. We're gonna make another drone. What are you up to? Turns. Jeez, that's not even gonna make a difference at this point. 13, 34. Actually, it'd be more useful to have her go there and infect a few more people. Infection, good. The Butcher's Son, the entire world, as humanity once knew it, is on the brink of annihilation. As your power grows and you finally assert your dominance over existence, brushing aside all of humanity's efforts and endeavors, on many days now the sun is a grim red thing, casting unnatural light across the world as reality breaks down and returns to older times. The end is nigh. Can it influence Sisters of Purity? there's any left. Sisters of Purity. There we go. He has a ton of health. His attack is 5. Nope. We're gonna go down. Take her with us. Dang it, so freaking close. Defame the attacker. It's amazing, like, how long it took them. Like, his menace is 168. That by itself is insane. We need to rest and resupply just to gain that health back. Did we gain more influence? Yes, we did. No, we didn't. Never mind. That's old news. Okay. 3% more. I think one more city falls, we got it. That's crazy how many cities are just dropping. These are all like dropping like flies. Uh-huh. Huh. %. Everyone's attacking. We might not have any agents. Nice. That's crazy how fast they're blowing through these cities. I need to find a place where he can just lay low and heal up. Outpost funded. Death. Spoilers. Death. Vengeance. Achievement unlocked. Victory. I like how it says our first game. These achievements were added in a later patch, as it was fated to be. So, let's see. Shadowed insane rulers and heroes, and shadowed population. It's pretty good. Population, 42% of the population destroyed. Not bad. Top challenges: infect populace, expansion, influence holy order. So these can actually, that's pretty cool. Shows how many times you did a lot of these things. Challenges by agents, the supplicant. That's all. Here's our main dude. Achievement unlocked. Victory of the Cordyceps hive mind. Oh, this is really cool. It's like a little recap of the game. Nice. We even had some spare change. Well, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.